We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near. Near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Exiting the pocket right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Dudley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
180! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 180!
They send Evans in motion.
Stop!
2nd down throw from Mayfield. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
118. Okay.
We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Oh, Eric.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trying to bounce that outside, and went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Wilson on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That one good for 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
On the quick, right?
They run straight ahead with Judkins. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, And they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Patterson's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run with Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 9. Here's Mayfield. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Set. 180. Regular. Run. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4.
6. 180.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Second and 7.
Oh, ready. 18. Let's go.
To throw is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Rolling to the left. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Hurry, hurry!
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The run here with McCaffrey. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st
Hey,
down,
alert, alert!
Buccaneers.
180!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard
So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Whoa! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
All right.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Buccaneers' 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Yaya Diaby. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Give. This is Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans. All right.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Second and 5.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Good.
On play action. Stroud. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. It's complete to Evans. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, 11, 11, 11.
On first down, it's Stroud. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, okay.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Now,
line.
Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Elijah Cansey in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's out wide to Judkins. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, this what? 18, what's that? Hey, uno more.
Now, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Houston. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Cotton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Kings!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Baker. That's Otten, open downfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First down, Buccaneers.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
180!
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll drop to throw. Moving left.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. And that is hard. On fourth and goal. They got it. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 26.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
38-yard line.
He'll go play action with Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
That's caught by McCaffrey. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
180!
Here we go. One final play. That is caught. He got Godwin. 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendly.